Hi everyone, Claire here. I just thought I'd do an updated video of my colouring station for you. I've had a few people ask me recently, excuse me, what my colouring station looks like and where I do my blog reviews from. So it's changed quite a lot since the last time I did a video of it. So I thought I'd show you the updated version. So first of all, this is my desk. Just come out a little bit. This is my desk. And this is where I do all of my blog reviews from. So obviously I have my computer, and I'll start from this side. I've already shown you my pencil carousel, but I'll just show you again because I've probably had a few more different things included since then. So these are my Staedtler Ergo Soft pencils, Derwent Inktense pencils, some spares of Marco Raffine. I've got a couple of other wraps of them as well because I use them quite a lot. 48 count Prismacolors, Derwent Coloursoft. In this one I have some Edding pens and some Sakura Koi brush pens. In this one are Pentel colour brushes. I've not reviewed either of those yet and I will be doing shortly on the website. These are my old set of Staedtler fine liners, the ones that I use first before I use my new set. And these are Ducraft Artiste dual tip water-based pens. These are Zig Writers and Brushables, some more water-based pens. This one is a pot full of normal writing pens because my husband and kids can never find a pen and they always have a go at me saying, "You've got that many pens but you've not got a writing pen." So I thought I'd fill one with writing pens. This one's a bit of a random one. It's just got some pencils in, it's got some gold and silver pens, metallic pens, and it's also got all of my white gel pens in there as well. This one has some Bic Market pens. They're a bit like Sharpies. I haven't used them much and I've not reviewed them yet, but I will be doing. Then we'll go up here. So this includes my Easy Shade pastel powders, my business cards that I send out with giveaways, my Derwent battery eraser, which I use a lot, it's brilliant, Tegel sharpener. Back here we've got some Spectrum Noir paper stumps, my aqua brushes and paint brushes, and some Spectrum Noir blending solution and Vaseline. I don't really use them a lot. If you're wondering what all this artwork is, these are all the thank you notes, business cards, postcards and general promotion material that I've received in the past year from illustrators and publishers who I've reviewed for. They're all over the shop, so you'll probably see, you might even see your own there if you're watching, if you're an illustrator. Over here is my full set of Spectrum Noir pens. This is the entire set. There's about 150 or something like that. And then up here I have some, just get them down without dropping them. These are my Pro markers. I don't have many at the moment, but I have just designed that Pro marker chart that you might have seen on my blog, and that's how many I've got so far. So I've got a long way to go yet. Just put those back. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Again, some more artwork here from people, thank you notes, and different sort of bits and bobs. And then again over here I've got all my business cards from different people. And then up here I've got a tub full of water-based markers. It's really difficult to do this one-handed. So I've got all my Tombos. I've got some Harmony Aqua pens. What else have I got in here? I've got some Pitt pens. I've also got, let me get hold of it, Spectrum Aqua pens, and there's also some Staedtler thicker water-based pens in there as well. So I usually colour with those, so I can just grab that and then take it to the settee because it's not very comfortable at the desk all the time. And then here are the Marco Raffine wraps that I've got. So I've got the 72 count, the 48 count. Here are all the books that I've got to review at the moment. So that's my inbox basically, how it's looking at the minute. Got a couple of colouring notebooks that I've just received from, where did they come from? Somewhere in Europe. And then here, so obviously these are more promotional stickers that I've received from people. So I just stick them on my desk. I love stickers. I love sticking things. In this drawer, I have some random pens that I can't fit anywhere else. So I've got some Edding pens, some Posca pens. I've got some Zig chalk pens. I've got some really thin tipped gel pens. They're all on my website. Down here I've got my calendar, which was up there, but I took it down obviously. And then just random stuff in there, wires and things. In this drawer I have more random stuff, tape measure, my stickers for when I send out giveaways. I've got my pan pastels, and then underneath I've got a box full of bits and bobs for my pan pastels, my sponges and things. A few more random pens. I've got some pencil holders, and that's that. And the next drawer down, that's my Spectrum Noir chart, and then I've got a load of envelopes because I like to reuse envelopes. Bottom drawer's just documents and things. Over here, well, that's my, if you see that Brad Albright illustration thing that I did there. Over here are all my DVDs because I love films, and all of my colouring books. Now, I used to have around 350 colouring books at one stage. I've given a lot away to charity shops, family, friends, and I've kept the ones that I would never part with because I just love them so much. So just a quick overview, we've got the Legendary Landscapes, Legendary Worlds, we've got the Escape 2 series by Good Wives and Warriors, I've got Amelia's Colourful Colouring Companion, that's one of my favourite books, The Magical Journey, Christmas and City, I've got Daria Songs books, I've got the My Wonderful World books by Mazda's Artwork, I've got the Tanglewood series, the Menagerie, I've got Sagalikt, that's a really beautiful Swedish one that's on my website, Millie Marotta's books, my mum's got the first one, Polish colouring book Wispy, Cotton and Steel, I've got all of Johanna Basford's including some French and Spanish and I think there's another language in there, I'm not sure, I've got loads anyway. The Jasmine Beckett Griffith book, another one of my favourites, you can see that. I've got Summer Nat by Hannah Carlson, I've got Dag Drama, that's out because I'm colouring it at the moment. Scandia, Romantic Country, Magimorphia, Animorphia, and then the rest on there are ones that I have either not reviewed yet or I've reviewed them and I've just not managed to give them away yet and things like that. On the bottom shelf, that's just random books that I own. So I've got the Atlas of Tolkien and all of the books by Kerry Smith. So if you've heard of Wreck This Journal, I'll just show you really quickly actually because that's quite interesting. Basically it's a book that looks absolutely beautiful and pristine when you first get it, and then you're basically supposed to wreck it completely. It has lots of different, what would you call them, instructions and prompts, the things that you have to do to this book. So basically, like this one says, leave this page blank on purpose. I've printed out the no meme just for fun. Stand here, wipe your feet, jump up and down, draw fat lines and thin, do your handprints, and I've covered these with sellotape so that they don't get, so they make them a bit stronger. So I've not finished it, it's got a long way to go yet, but I've done a lot, do lots of scribbles. So basically, if you're into colouring, you're probably quite a crafty person, or you know, quite creative anyway, so you might really like Wreck This Journal. Some of the pages are really rubbish. I did start this way before I started colouring, and my artistic talents weren't brilliant back then, and I've definitely picked up a lot from colouring that would be totally different. I drew that, I thought that was quite nice. This one's one of my favourites because I love The Walking Dead. It said do a really ugly page, draw dead things, ugly subject matter, so I decided to make it into a Walking Dead page. Lots of stickers, just go through it. I've got loads of things stuck into this book. I've got pins because it wanted to cover it in office supplies, so I've got paper clips, staples. That's all rubbed with dirt. That's all. That is all I had before I started colouring. A few gel pens, a few pencils. It'd probably take up the entire book now if I tried to test my art supplies. So yeah, some stamps there from posts that I've received all around the world, things that's in my bag, draw white things, make a mess, clean it up. So on this it said make a sudden destruction with this page, so I burnt the edges with a lighter, and then the next one said make a mess and clean it up, so I just did that. I thought it was quite funny. I nicked that actually off someone online. These are all quotes that I love, good thoughts. This, another page with random stuff like raw plugs stuck to it and an old library card. There's some handprints. There's an old horrible picture of me, I hate it, so I defaced it. Oh, this one's quite good, where's that gone? So this was basically just an outline of a circle, and it said colour outside the lines, and I did this wolf howling at the moon. Nick that again, nick that idea. So this page is a sign, what do you want it to say? I put a mirror in there, and I just put, if you're searching for that one person who will change your life, take a look in the mirror. This one said, glue a page from a magazine and circle words you like. So I put in an article about 50 Shades of Grey and just circled a lot of lewd words. That would be funny. Fill a page with W's. It is really random, and you think, why? What's the point of this? But it's just to sort of channel your creativity, to give you something to do, much like colouring, really. So yeah, that's Wreck This Journal, and this has been my desk and my colouring station, and this is where all your reviews come from. Just thought I didn't show you up here. I've got my 120 tin of polychromos. I've got a box full of jelly rolls, because I love jelly rolls, and in the back there are just random gel pens. So yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Sorry it's been quite long, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.